Hello everyone, welcome back to week 7 from the Madhouse Vanilla server. This is Cecil Kilmer, and as you can see down here in the sheep skittle farm, I have all 16 colors going now, which is pretty exciting. Finished the rest of these colors off this week. Some of them are still small pens. You can see there's 3 parents and 1 baby in that one. But some of them are getting to a decent size. I'm slowly growing them. I heard a couple people were over on the server last night borrowing it. It looks like this was a color they were after because I did not breed this many sheep. So they were busy. But that's okay. I have no problem as long as they don't get overbred. Then that is perfectly fine. So we're getting close to finishing off. All we have to do now here is breed some more sheep and finish off the ceiling and the walls. So I've got some more oak planks here. I don't know if it's going to be enough to finish the ceiling, but we shall give it a go. Let's see what's been going on this week. Got a couple more payday videos that should be finishing going up within the next day or so. It's for the rats job, which is a 3-day job. No. So that should be going up, well, if it's not already up by the time that this is posted. And then I spent some time this week thinking about kind of what additional things I want to record and post up here on YouTube. Part of the reason it's taking me a while to decide what I want to do and post is because I do have to take into account things like copyright, and so some game producers like Mojang for Minecraft is perfectly happy to let you create Let's Play videos, whatever you want, basically, with recorded footage from Minecraft. Other publishers, not so much okay with that. And so it just depends on the type of game. You know, if a game is very much story driven, it can be harder to do a video of something like that, for example. And so it's just something I've been thinking about, you know, what do I want to do, what is going to be worth doing. Like, is it going to be something that's going to be fun to watch? I don't want to do videos that are going to be, you know, boring. You know, I want to make videos that are going to be, you know, people will want to watch. You know, stuff that I would want to watch. I mean, because otherwise, why do it? So I've been thinking about that. I think one thing I've thought of that I think I will do at least in the interim is I think I'm going to go find some Minecraft single player maps, like some adventure maps, puzzle maps, things like that, and I'll probably do some recordings with those. You know, I've done some with a couple other people in the past with the Madhouse crew. We did the Dropper and the Dropper 2. I did a Withers Challenge with a couple people. I think it was 4 of us that did that. And things like that. And you know, if you find a good map, I think that can be a lot of fun. So that's why I was thinking about going and finding some maps to do that on. So if people have suggestions of maps they've played that they think are a lot of fun, let me know. I know Tib has been trying to get a like an event server up for the Madhouse that would have running bucket and like multiverse, or I think that's what he called it. So you could have like multiple worlds with the hub world on it, and So he was looking at doing that, and unfortunately it doesn't look like there's terribly many maps that are bucket compatible anymore. Apparently some issues with, at the time Bucket was created, it didn't have command blocks in or something, and now that there's command blocks in Vanilla, some of the commands overlap or conflict or something. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten into that side of Minecraft too much yet, so I don't entirely understand it. But anyhow, so I should be able to find some, and a couple of the maps that I saw he had was there's apparently like a Super Mario Adventure type map that sounded like it would be a lot of fun. Even apparently has a texture pack to go with it, which I thought would be kind of amusing to see what it would look like in here too. But so that was one that I was looking at. I know some people have been doing like Inferno mines. I've seen some people doing those lately, which I'm not sure I'm ready to go that sadistic yet, because that's what I've heard they are. But we shall see. So I'll hopefully be starting that in the next couple weeks as well. Getting some videos with that posted. Probably not this next week because for those of you in the United States, you know that this upcoming weekend is Labor Day weekend. So I will, as probably most of you will be, I will be busy that weekend. Oh, I ran out of oak and that's all I have left. Okay, I guess I'll have to go cut down a couple more trees. But yeah, so I will be busy for Labor Day weekend, so I probably won't be able to get much content produced that weekend. You know, I'll hopefully have my weekly Madhouse Vanilla server map update, but that will probably be it for next week. Let's see. Been talking with Aaron Temp Storage. That doesn't even have a breaking on it? Oh, that's shameful. Oh, yeah, look, he was breeding light blue wool. Okay. So, was talking with Tib some. It sounds like we probably will be doing the Feed the Beast Unleashed server, Madhouse server. So I'll be able to start doing some recordings once he gets that set up. He's still looking to make sure that it's not something that is like right now. Feed the Beast is lagging behind by a major version, so Feed the Beast packs, there are still some that are 1.4.7, but then the rest, there are some of the newer ones are on the 1.5 branch of Minecraft. Obviously, if you play Minecraft, you know that currently 1.6.2 is the release version, and 1.6 did change, you know, like the launcher and stuff. And so there is, anyhow, Tib was going to be looking to see if there was thoughts that Feed the Beast would be getting updated, some of those mods would be getting updated for 1.6 anytime soon. If it was going to be in the next, you know, couple weeks, then we will probably hold off on setting up that server until a 1.6 pack comes out, just so that, you know, with Feed the Beast, when you have a new version of Feed the Beast, you typically have to do a map reset because of changing block IDs and things like that. So, just trying to figure that out. But Tib was interested in doing a recording series on Feed the Beast again. His most prevalent one that he's done before has been Craftsman Collective, which is not on a Madhouse server. But it is... I don't think he hasn't been doing that one for a while. And so he's wanting to get back into it, but figured, well, you know, let's do it on the Madhouse now, especially if there's other people that are interested in it. So myself and maybe one other one is interested in doing a Feed the Beast series, so sounds like that's probably what we'll be doing, is getting that set up. So hopefully I'll be in the next I'm hoping within the next month we'll have that server up and going, and I can start on that one as well. So for those that aren't aware of what Feed the Beast is, Feed the Beast is basically there's a lot of different Minecraft mod packs available for Feed the Beast. You can kind of pick out which ones you want. They all tend to have a similar theme to them as far as what the packs include, but they'll include some differences. No sheep getting out. So it has things like machines, being able to generate power. Get out of there, you stupid sheep. Get out. And so you can make you can power things with, there's two different major mods that do power. There's Industrial Craft and Build Craft, and so they have two different types of power source, but you can generate power like with engines. You can find oil, make fuel. You can make biogas. All kinds of stuff. So it's I've played some Feed the Beast on 147 back before I started recording, and there's a lot of things you can do, a lot of fun things you can do. I mean, it gets complicated, all the stuff. There's also what is it, logistics pipes, I think, where you can set up like a full item sorting system, and yeah, it's just crazy, but it's a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to when Tib gets that server set up, and I can go play on that as well and do some recording on that, because, well, I've been enjoying Minecraft, but it's nice to also do a little more from time to time as well. Let's see this pen now. Stay back. I really wish I didn't have to go get more oak. It's the easiest place to do that than Spawn Town. We have a tree farm, which the last time I was there I did not stay around long enough for all the trees to grow. Now that said, we do have some bone meal there I could go use, but still work. There we go. I thought I missed some. I don't know why you're getting up here, sheep. It's not that exciting. These sheep can be so stupid sometimes. Okay. Let's just finish clearing out this portion of the wall. Okay, rest should be break with pick. Done. Okay, that part of the wall's done. Let's see, we've got here along that wall. And that's it. Sweet. The wall is coming together. Yeah, I've been using, for any of you that have noticed, between the tools that I'm using and the armor indicator in the top left of the screen, I have been using iron recently instead of diamond. The reason for that is because I've been doing a lot of digging, pointless stuff basically. Well, I mean, it's not pointless. I mean, why do anything in Minecraft? That's pointless. But a lot of the digging I've been doing recently has been underneath the Japanese palace, and just trying to basically dig out a basement. And so it's just a lot of it's a lot of dirt, grass, and cobble. And I'm not really going to find anything other than iron in there. So, you know, I have a limited supply of diamonds versus iron. One, iron's easy to come by, and two, we actually have several iron golem farms that is, you know, a renewable resource of iron. So, why bother wasting diamond clearing all that out? Is basically what it comes down to. So, instead, I'm probably going to need another stack. Let's take 2 more stacks. So my thought was, why waste iron on tools when I'm going to be doing a lot of digging that is not, you know, it's near the surface, not like I have to come back up. You know, if I was going down into, you know, off caving somewhere and don't have an easy way to get back to my base, then yeah, sure, I can take diamond, use diamond tools, not a problem. But when I'm literally digging below my base, there's no hope of finding any kind of diamond whatsoever. It's very easy to go. You know, we have a ender farm for experience. We've got repair set up there. So, you know, why spend the diamond when I can, for just a little bit of time, go repair iron more often. So that's what I've been doing. I also don't have a Silk Touch diamond pick, just iron. So for all the stone, it's been nice using Silk Touch because I already have a ton of cobble, as in like probably 3 or 4 double chests worth. So, you know, let's save myself the coal of cooking it down to smooth stone, and, you know, just use a Silk Touch pick, and it already is smooth stone. So that's the other reason I didn't have to break that one. That's the other reason I've been using iron tools, because it's actually pretty easy to get it was easy for me to get a Silk Touch pick, mainly because with iron, it's not a problem to take, you know, enough iron to go enchant 9 or 10 picks and just get what you want. Diamond, that's a little ridiculous to do that. So let's see. For those of you not aware, I do stream on Twitch from time to time. My most I think I need to update the page on Twitch. But currently, you know, I've changed my times around a little bit as far as, you know, when I stream. I was trying to get into a set schedule of streaming, and like I think I started off on like Sundays and Wednesdays, and then that wasn't working so well. And then I did Tuesday, Friday. Which actually I am still doing Fridays, but Tuesday is just a little more. It's a little more harder to do in the middle of the week, I think. And I have changed the time. I had been starting at 8 p.m. Central Time originally, but I've now pushed that back to 9, just to give myself a little more time to get things done in the evening before, before getting on. Because usually once I start streaming, I'll be on for 3-4 hours. But I've got that, and I think I've been pretty happy with Fridays now. Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central Time. No, Santa's not going there. Unfortunately, I haven't been getting that many people out watching the stream, which is it's a little unfortunate. I'd like to get some more people watching the stream. Let's go get a little bit of oak to finish off that hole over there. So Friday nights, if you want to come hang out with me on Twitch and watch, I would be very happy with that. Depending on the mood that strikes me, we'll change the game that I'm playing. I've done. I play quite a bit. I've done. What have I done recently? I've done some Minecraft. I've been playing League of Legends. I'll play that sometimes. Did Portal 2. I was doing Portal 2 co-op with Deegs 2 weeks ago now. Week and a half ago, something like that. And so it just kind of depends on what I'm in the mood to play at the time. There will be, a wider variety of games probably on that than what I do recordings for, just because, that one is, I feel it's a different style of game that you can play and do live streaming on. So, if that makes sense. Just it's a different medium, basically. So I'm okay with playing a different variety of games there. Let's see. We're about 2 months out now from the final Extra Life charity stream. For those of you not aware, I've been doing participating in Extra Life. It's a charity that benefits the Children's Miracle Network, and it's all proceeds go to Children's Miracle Network hospitals. You pick a hospital that you want to basically raise money for, and then all your donations go to that hospital to their to help pay for health care costs for kids that can't afford it. Maybe have they have something like leukemia or things like that. And so it's a really great charity, a really great program. Extra Life was started 4 or 5 years ago, I think, and it's basically about playing video games to raise money for kids. And so with Extra Life, they basically have it's supposed to be a 24-hour marathon that you play video game, or well, it doesn't have to be video games. It could be any kind of game, really. Video games, board games, whatever, just some kind of games. And so that is the official date, although they say, if it doesn't work for you, then do it whenever, is in November 2nd, which does work for me, so I will be doing it November 2nd. And so this year, because that is also in the US, the daylight saving time rollback, it'll actually be 25 hours as a result instead of 24. But I said, hey, you know what? It's a marathon. A marathon is 26.2 miles. If I'm already going 25 hours, why not make it 26.2? So, call me crazy, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm planning on playing games for 26.2 hours straight. I will have, you know, meal breaks in there. So I've got, I think, 2 hours spread out throughout the day for, you know, eating. Will be lunch, dinner, sometime after midnight snack, and then breakfast the following morning. Because it will start at 7 a.m. Central Time on Saturday, November 2nd, and it will go through well, I guess it'll be 8:12 a.m. on Sunday, November 3rd. So it'll be long. let's just put it that way. But I think it'll be a good event. And I think I've already raised a decent amount of money. I think I've raised $225 so far. So obviously I'd like to raise a little more, but I will be streaming the whole event, and I will have a schedule put together ahead of time with, you know, kind of what games I'm hoping to play when. I've been letting people make donations to pick what I play, and so if you check out my blog, you can find the details on that as far as the you know, what games when, how to donate, things like that. And so, you know, I encourage you, if you can make a donation, even if it's just a small one, you know, even a couple of dollars is helpful. So, you know, if you can make a donation, I encourage you to consider it. Why do I keep getting stuck on that? I don't know. But yeah, so that will be coming in November, and just 2 months away now at this point. It's coming up fast. But yeah, this will be my 4th one of the year. I've done 3 other ones so far, and I think that they've all been fun. They've all panned out to work well. This one might kill me, but because I don't know when the last time I pulled an all-nighter was, but it's been a while. Thankfully, I will be taking the day off of work on Monday, because that would not be fun to go to work the following day. I would be a zombie probably, but oh yeah, hey, you know what? I came down here and I didn't even show it. So yeah, so this is underneath my palace. You can see the wood flooring. Over here, this part is the courtyard. These dirt patches are to hold up the sand above it. But yeah, and obviously I've got water dripping, but that's fine. So what I am doing is I am working on clearing all this out down to this level, down to Y62. You can see I've made some progress here. But the reason I am doing that is because this is going to be a huge basement area, and I will probably set up some some storage in here, yeah, so I'll have storage in here. This is obviously my nether portal, so I'll have like a little room for this to be quarantined off. That way, in case anything happens to come through the nether after me, it'll at least be contained to a room. Hint, hint, zombie pigmen. But yeah, so it's gonna take a while. I've made probably 3 repair trips on my iron tools so far for this. So it's making progress, but it's got a long way to go. So hopefully within another couple weeks I'll actually have this cleared out and can start, you know, doing something down here. That would be exciting. Although at least my shovel has efficiency on it, and I can just, you know, whee. just, you know, absolutely tear through stuff. So that part is nice. Just need to make sure that I don't leave dark areas for guys to spawn. Because who wants guys spawning in here while you're working? Cheap way, just break it. Don't put a torch down, just break it. So, anyhow, I think that should be it for this week. If you live in the U.S., I hope you guys have a good Labor Day next week. I will hopefully be getting a video up on Labor Day. It just might be a little late. So I should be able to, you know, still have my weekly Minecraft Vanilla Madhouse video for next week. Just might be a little late because if I can get it recorded ahead of time, I will. If not, it will be once I get home. So, anyhow, hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you all next week.